Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is What's Up with Stampin' Up, and I am showcasing our new heart embossing folder that you can find in the Occasions catalog, and it works well with Groovy Love and our Sweetheart punch. So let's get started just in time for Valentine's. I want to make this fun card. Something I want to point out about this embossing folder, the hearts look like they're upside down, but really they're not. If you're doing this on the front of a card, you want it so that the opening is up here, but I am not using it from the front of the card. I am just using a quarter sheet of it. I'm going to bring in my textured bow-teat and run that through my textured bow-teat. Does the same thing as the Big Shot, but it just uses your embossing folders. So just very nice when you're doing small projects like this. And yes, it quacks. Sometimes it quacks, sometimes it doesn't. Don't know why it does that. But next what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that folder, so I've got my hearts. I'm going to take that folder and I'm going to bring in a small piece of our silver foil paper. Now with the Stampin' Up folders, where it says Stampin' Up, that is where it raises up. Well, I'm going to put my silver in upside down because I want to get a debossed look. So I've just got that small strip. I will have all the products that I used over on my blog, StampingWithLinda.com. So I'm going to run that through. Again, this is just my silver foil paper. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my blendabilities. Now, what happened, because I turned it upside down, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it debossed the hearts. They're embossed on the back side. I'm going to bring in my blendabilities. This is my Cherry Cobbler blendabilities, and you can get these free right now through March 31st. And that little nubbin fits right down in the debossed area on my foil. And so I am just tracing around where it embossed to highlight those red hearts. Now I did this for a card that I did with my downline, and I had embossed it on the foil side, and so it was a little bit harder to color that in, and I'm going to show you that on my card that I did. See, this is embossed, and so it was harder to get in the edges, but then somebody made a mistake and debossed it and found out that it was easier to color in that way. So a great way to use your blendabilities. Next, I'm going to bring in a piece of basic black cardstock, standard size cardstock. Going to take the piece that I embossed with the red hearts. Going to put that on the front of my card. I'm going to bring in that Sweetheart punch. Just go in and punch both those layers out. Next, going to take a small piece of basic black and add that to my foil. Just a little hint there. Oops, doesn't want to stick. Let's grab my glue dots. Anytime something doesn't want to stick, not a problem. Those glue dots are always nice and handy. They're the answer to adhesive issues. So I've got that. I'm going to run that down the side. I have already gone in with that Groovy Love set and stamped, if I can grab it here, from the heart. Going to get a dimensional for that. to pop it up. Now the inside of my card is black, which you would never see your image. So I've got a 1/4 sheet of Whisper White. Going to add that to the inside of my card. I have taken the polka dot heart, stamped it in real red and punched it out with that punch. I'm going to add a dimension to that and put it in the opening of my card so that it's right there. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those 2 hearts that I punched out of the front. Now, you don't need to do what I did. It looks like I added some extra adhesive. You want to watch when you're adding your adhesive, not to get adhesive where you're going to punch out, but that worked out fine. So there you have a Valentine's card using some new products from Stampin' Up! Thanks for joining me. Talk to you real soon.